Alrighty guys, we got ourselves a 1940 Dodge Power Wagon here in the shop. This belongs to a customer of mine. He's a fireman here locally. And he sourced out a Dana 60 front axle out of a Kook V, and we just put a little bolt-on high steer arm there. And cool thing about this is, as you can plainly see, it's a 4-door crew cab, so kind of neat. As far as I know, Legacy Power Wagon is the only company that makes these currently, and they actually get these cabs from a guy in the Midwest somewhere. I don't know his name or his company name, but he makes these things by hand, and he takes, I think it's 2 or 4 front doors to make these back doors. As you can see up there, he sections it out, makes all these hinges, and it turns out really, really nice. Right now the inside's filled with all the parts, but it's kind of hard to tell. I know that actually looks really bad in the video, but it's all hand done sheet metal and a bunch of English wheel work, and it turns out really good. And right now we just got it in the shop and we're stripping it down just in preparation. Like, all of this is going to get cut off and removed, and we're going to put new leaf springs back here. That's the 14 bolt with 456 gears and a Detroit locker. It's going to get those Humvee wheels and tires on there. And the guy wants to essentially, he wants to be able to daily drive this thing whenever he wants. So if we go over here, we got his engine. It's a P-Pump 4BT out of a bread van. He actually bought the whole bread van and drove it home, and then got rid of the van itself and kept the engine. So that's going to be going in it. And let's see here, his transmission's right there. It's a 47RH out of a Dodge truck. And then I got his 205, and that's over there behind my toolbox amongst all the Duramax parts. I'm in the middle of actually building a Duramax, hence, sorry about the glare from my heater. Hence all these Duramaxes laying around. There's one over there. There's one here on the stand. I'm actually going to build one for my wife's Suburban. It's a 95 Suburban with a 6.5 in it. And I love that truck to death, man. You know, I brought kids home from the hospital after being born in that thing, and you know, me and my wife had it for years, and it's served us well, so I'd like to keep it. However, she says it's not fast enough. So 6.5's got to go, and good old LB7 is going to take its place. We're going to use the same trans, same transfer case, axle. I'm going to beef up the front end. We're actually, that's what these knuckles on the ground are for. These are a 6-inch lift knuckle off of a Duramax. And I'm going to make it work on my GMT 400 OBS Chevy style truck. So stay tuned. That's going to be pretty cool. I'm actually going to run some King coilovers on the front of that thing. Anyway, back to this guy. These are some leaf springs I'm putting together for it. I'm actually going to take a few leaves out of it because these were set up. I built these for a 6BT. And as you can see, this top one isn't quite done. The bottom one's done, but we're going to pull maybe 2 or 3 leaves out of the bottom here and see how that does with the weight of a 4BT on it. It should ride really nice. These are 54-inch long rear Jeep Cherokee main leaves. And then the rest of all these leaves, I go to the junkyard and I get leaf packs that come out of Jeeps and like Ford Galaxies. Basically anything that's 2.5 inches wide that has a really thin leaf, and I make these leaf packs. I cut them down and stack them in a progressive rate and make a leaf pack that's going to work for the weight of the vehicle and what the customer is looking for. So anyway, enough about that. I can make a whole video on that. So yeah, the Power Wagon's pretty neat, and I will be posting updates about this Power Wagon. So stay tuned, and I'll keep you posted about it.